Hello friends, James Stevenson, back with an episode about Tesla revenue growth. Now, you may have read some headlines saying that the growth story is over and Tesla is doomed, but Loki and I are here to refute those falsehoods, and we done did brung the data, as they say in the southeastern U.S. So here is a tweet that I sent out yesterday, shortly after Tesla released Q1 2023 earnings. And I captioned it, "The Tesla growth story continues," using the Tesla cash tag here, which is just the ticker symbol with a $sign in front of it for anybody who was looking for information about Tesla, the stock. On Twitter yesterday, you can just click on a cash tag and see tweets in which people are referencing Tesla, the company, or the stock, right? With a pair of eyes here to look at this chart. So what's this chart? This is one of my most popular charts that I keep updated and have for many years now, because this trend has not been subtle. You know, when I began making this chart back in 2019, you could still read the bars here. They still appeared. You could see how large a bar $73 million was and 116 million. These have disappeared now because the white border around the box is more pixels than the bars themselves are, so they disappear when that happens. $413 million worth of revenue for the full year 2012 is about to disappear. That may happen before the end of this year if Tesla continues at this rate of revenue growth, right? So, always funny, to me anyway, to see that Tesla did make $2,013 million worth of revenue in the year 2013. That's a pretty big coincidence, but coincidences happen sometimes, right? Like exactly $7 billion of revenue in 2016. If you look at enough numbers, some of them will stand out to you, right? Just a matter of how many numbers are you looking at. The more of them you look at, the more meaning you will find in them occasionally. So what's Tesla's Q1 revenue? What's the new information on this chart? Because, I mean, the entire chart is identical except for this red block at the bottom. I added a year for 2023, and I added the revenue Tesla reported, $23,329,000,000. This is what that looks like next to every other quarterly revenue amount in Tesla's history. So it's double the amount of revenue Tesla made all year in 2017. It's more than the amount of revenue Tesla made in 2018. It's nearly as much as the revenue Tesla made all year in 2019. And it's more money than Tesla made in the first 2 quarters of 2021. So the revenue growth story, at least, marches on for Tesla unabated. And I can click through. I replied here with the mouse overable version, I call it, even though spell check doesn't like the word mouse overable. I think it's a perfectly decent word. A perfectly cromulent word, as the Simpsons would say. So here's the live flourish version, if I can line this up right. So you can mouse over this one and see for any quarter exactly how much revenue there was in that quarter. So has Tesla ever had a quarter before where they made $23,329,000,000? The answer is yes, but only once. It was in Q4 of 2022 when Tesla had full production out of Giga Shanghai. Giga Shanghai was down for 2 weeks for holidays and another couple of weeks for tooling and line upgrades. So that prevented them from getting as much production out of their number one output factory on Earth. I think Tesla said that the output from Giga Shanghai was like 650,000. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not telling you wrong. I will bring up the info here. shortly. Okay, they're calling it greater than 750,000. There it is. That's a joke. There have been months when Giga Shanghai made 90,000. So you take that and you multiply it by 12. That'll get you to a million, right? So greater than 750,000. Giga Shanghai may make more than 1 million vehicles this year. We'll see how it goes. Tesla is providing more conservative guidance than that, saying they're going to have 1.8 million deliveries this year. They're sticking to that guidance, despite the fact that the run rate is greater than that already, or close to greater than that already. 422,000 times 4 would get you to 1.69 almost. So not a lot of growth needed in Q2, Q3, and Q4 to get past 1.8 million and keep going as Shanghai and Berlin continue to ramp and Texas continues to ramp. They ought to put out more vehicles this year. And I covered this in a previous video, the market share chart that I got from Martin Viecha and then tweeted out, and then Martin Viecha retweeted me, and then I retweeted him. It's pretty funny. So that's my video for today. The growth story continues at Tesla. Let's check back in with Loki here. He's doing all right. Let me move this out of the way so you can see. Well, let me do that and do this and get Loki's spot back in. All right. And I will say, if you've enjoyed today's video, click the like button. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, why not go ahead and subscribe? At YouTube, it's free to do that. At Twitter, it's not free. It's $3 a month, which I did the math on, and that's 69 cents per week. So if you think that I'm providing you with at least 69 cents a week worth of value, consider subscribing to my Twitter account, where you will get early access to videos the day that I upload them. And what else do I want to say? Thank you to my executive producers, Kathy Kitcheler and Rebellionaire.com, and I'll see you in the next one.